I'm Brandon, a professional sports bettor, here to talk with you about the Chicago Bears and their 2026 season. I've spent the summer getting ready for an NFL season, so you don't have to. So let's talk about it. And the Bears in 2026 are expected to win 9.5 games. Their Super Bowl odds are plus 2,400. And to win the division is plus 305, a division in which they won last year. Now, I do have some big questions about there. And I don't remember the last time where we had confidence in the Bears' offense, but had questions about their defense. But the yards per play last year was the fourth worst in the NFL, only ahead of some of the historically bad defenses that we saw last year, like the Bengals, the Cowboys, and the Commanders. So can they improve this unit, which they said they did by adding a lot of team speed? They did have a lot of success last year with their insane number of interceptions, but that stat is rarely sticky, particularly by a team that doesn't have a great defense. So how will that defense look in 2026 compared to 2025? And the other question on offense, I have two here. One, how is their Pro Bowl center retiring going to affect this offensive line, which was by far the greatest strength of a team last year? This was the unit that made the Chicago Bears magic happen. Now, we all remember about the magic that Caleb Williams did in the postseason, but we also have questions about him. So if the offensive line does take a step backwards, how does that affect the whole offense? How does that affect Williams? And really with Williams, can he improve his accuracy on the easier passes, especially if the offensive line is not giving him as much protection? Or will it allow him to break Ben Johnson's system a little bit more, allowing him to play more his style? These are questions that I am fascinated to see about this season with the Bears. Now, they come in to this season after winning the division, 11-6, very tough division in the NFC North. Their win total last year was 8.5, and they cashed the over for the first time in 3 years. Over the last 3 years, they have a record of 23-28, which is 21st in the NFL. I am curious how the Bears is going to look now that they finally have expectations. The fan base is really excited by some of the superstars they have on offense. But is it enough? Is this a solid unit that is always going to produce? Let's wait and find out, but let me know what your expectations of the Bears are, because I think this is one that's going to be the more volatile teams of expectations across the NFL fan base.